Now, New Zealand's Prime Minister joined Sir David on stage today and echoed his call for action to protect the environment. Jacinda Ardern said the effects of climate change were already visible in her country. I caught up with Jacinda Ardern earlier and I asked her what she hopes to achieve here at WEF.
We have to think about the well-being of our people, whether or not people are thriving in our economies. Otherwise, we see the kind of disruption that I think we're seeing now, and ultimately that affects our democracy. So not woolly at all.
Well, not woolly, but it's also difficult to provide policies like on climate change, like the sort of policies you're trying to introduce in New Zealand. But they sound good, but execution is the difficult part, as you're discovering.
You're absolutely right, which is why probably most economies so far have created scorecards, checklists. What we're trying to do is embed it into our policy making. So that's what we're doing differently. This year we'll produce a wellbeing budget. That'll be our first test.
You had meetings with Theresa May when you were in London.
I did.
You stand ready to do a free trade deal with the UK?
Look, if and when the UK resolves their exit from Brexit, we are amongst three nations that at the moment the UK has laid the preparatory groundwork for a free trade agreement alongside Australia and the United States.
There's a no-deal Brexit. You're quoted as saying that you will be affected.
Look, I think you'd be hard-pressed to find those who wouldn't be affected, mostly not so much because of a hard Brexit, but because of the sudden nature of a no-deal Brexit.
Yourselves in Australia are always, as resource societies at one level, China's slowdown hits hard. Are you feeling the effects of that?
Look, I think what we're all likely to feel the long-term effects of are things like trade tensions, tit-for-tat, trade wars. Those affect us in more than just the direct trade effects, but actually in terms of that shift away from predictable rules-based order, and that's something that as a small trading nation we crave, which is why we're doing what we can to make sure that the WTO, our multilateral institutions really have our support.
I often wonder, do you just get the feeling, I mean, you're right, a small trading nation, but trades well above its, I mean, New Zealand is one of those countries that punches well above its weight of size.
Well, it does, it does.
And as that result, it means you do get clobbered from all sides.
Well, look, it's obviously a position that we're used to being in, but we're also used to being in a position of being the champion, I would like to think, of a rules-based order. We were right there at the formation of the United Nations. These institutions are important to us from a values perspective, and that's why you'll see us out there promoting, making sure that we don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. We need some change, but actually we've gained a lot from those institutions. We need to work to support them.
Right.